Hello, my dears. Today is day 4 of my daily musings, which will be these live stream audio clips of me sharing wisdom and guidance to help lead you back to your enchanted feminine soul. So, I'm going to be doing these for the next 14 days or so, celebrating the launch of my signature program, the Erotic Luxury Temple. So, if you are the type of woman who is serious about her growth and you want to skyrocket your feminine energy journey to the next level, then click the link down below in the comments to register for the Erotic Luxury Program and secure your spot now. So today I want to chat about sovereign relating. So sovereign relating is a term that I created, and it's all about relating to other people in a healthy, authentic way with your feminine energy, specifically with men. And I just want to say that sometimes we make love and connection harder than it needs to be. So real, authentic connection is actually really simple if you think about it. What's going on is that, real connection is actually really simple, and it's really about being able to see other people clearly, understanding what they uniquely need, and just creating this space of warmth where intimacy and connection can be developed. However, we're all human, and our traumatic patterns, our defenses, our coping mechanisms, our unworthiness can end up infecting your behavior, making things more difficult than it needs to be. So let's say you carry a lot of fear around abandonment. Maybe you have attachment issues. Maybe you are a really anxious person. All of that is going to drive your behavior, making things harder than it needs to be. It's going to have you smothering people. It's going to have you trying to control other people. It's going to have you self-sabotaging and creating false narratives and false stories in your head. It's going to have you, fantasizing about things that aren't even true. So we all carry this trauma as humans, and it creates a lot of wounding within you. So it has you driven by intense fear, intense fear around rejection, abandonment, a fear of not being good enough. And it sort of puts a filter on the way that you navigate life. And, if you have a lot of wounding around your parents, let's say you still have a father wound or a mother wound that wasn't healed or dealt with, you're going to end up projecting that wound onto other people. So if you carry a daddy wound, a daddy issue, maybe your dad was unavailable in some way, maybe he just wasn't there for you, he abandoned you in some way, that's going to have you not seeing men clearly for who they are. It's going to have you punishing men for no reason. It's going to have you projecting your pain onto them. And it's going to prevent you from seeing who that unique person actually is because you're so blinded by your own pain. So sovereign relating is about getting yourself out of that distorted mindset and thinking and leading with your genuine soul. So you do have to take that time to heal the wounding within your soul and within your heart so that you can start to see people more clearly. So when you learn how to get out of your own way and bring awareness to the patterns that you may have that are blocking you from attracting love, that's when you see yourself become more captivating. And this captivating energy, you may hear me refer to that as your enchanted soul, is what supreme energy men are most addicted to. So those supreme energy men are going to be those divine masculine, high quality men. And I've met a lot of them. A lot of them exist. I know a lot of women think good men are rare and good men don't exist, but I firsthand have experienced a lot of them. And I've had a lot of them they tell me how instantly they feel deeply connected to me. Even if it's like the first time that I'm meeting them. For some reason, they feel like they've known me already. They say things like they crave my energy, how they love being around me, how they say they love talking to me. They say that they could talk to me for hours. And I'm not doing anything specific to really evoke that kind of response from them. What's going on is that I'm completely at ease with myself. I'm in a state of solidity. I'm in a state of self-acceptance, which naturally makes me relax when I'm interacting with other people. So that means there's a lot of room energetically that they can feel, which inspires them to want to open up and feel connected. So I've done a lot of work myself on my own father wound, on my own mother wounds and childhood wounding and all that programming that I was conditioned with. I've done a lot of deconditioning over the years, and this naturally has me feel at ease with myself. So the more that I'm at ease with myself, the more other people feel at ease with me as well. And I've learned that's the key to connecting with other people, whether it's other friendships, maybe your family members, or with, your romantic partners, like with these supreme energy men. So when there's space between you, then they naturally feel that desire to want to show up for you. So what happens is that if you're still driven by fear, if you're driven by that wounding, by that fear around rejection or abandonment, that puts a lot of pressure on other people, and it does make them pull away from you. So if you're wondering why maybe men ghost you, or they lose interest, or they disappear for whatever reason, or maybe they just say they don't want to see you anymore. None of that is your fault, so I don't want you to internalize that, but I do want you to take a look at your behavior and see, do you have a way of communicating or behaving that could have possibly pushed that person away? Because when you're driven by that neediness, by that clinginess, by that controlling behavior, by that desperation, by that anxiousness, if you're driven by that and you keep dumping all of that onto other people, that does make them pull away and lose interest. Whereas if you take that time to deal with that stuff in you, when you take that time to heal and extract all of that energetic sludge, is what I call it, and when you take that time to clear all of that out and rewire your inner narrative so that you start to feel safe within your body, so that you feel more clear when you're interacting with other people, like I said, that naturally creates a lot of energetic space between you and those men. So that is when you're going to see those men want to go out of their way to put a smile on your face. They're going to want to go out of their way to be around you because there's a lot of space with you. So when you start honoring that divine energy within you, that inspires them to want to honor that divine energy within you as well. So you see, like, they are going to mirror how you treat yourself and how you feel about yourself. So the more that you become at ease with yourself, the more your enchanted soul awakens. So your enchanted soul is the glow that you carry within your spirit as a woman. So when you work on healing that wounding that was holding you back and weighing you down, that naturally makes you become more fluid and lighter and more brighter. And that's when you see yourself awaken that youthful, vivacious inner glow, and you become more alluring and magnetic. So the process of erotic luxury is about rejuvenating that beauty of your sensual essence. So what we're going to do in the process of erotic luxury is extract all of that wounded imprinting that had you falsely believing that you are unworthy and unloved, and bringing you back into that state of self-acceptance. So awakening your divine feminine energy, it's not about adhering to a checklist of rules and tricks and games. So I want you to be really cautious of who you follow and who you listen to when it comes to learning about your feminine energy, because there's a lot of false information out there that will lead you to a dead end. I want you to get out of that mindset thinking that femininity is only about makeup or bubble baths or high heels that you wear. Those are wonderful things to explore. There's nothing wrong with any of that, but it's also an internal journey that you have to take as well. So I want you to think of this as an internal journey of you coming back home to yourself. You have to begin prioritizing your inner woman and become devoted to that soul within you. So if you keep self-abandoning, if you're full of this distorted thinking, if you're driven by this clinginess and this neediness and this anxiousness and this fear around abandonment, all of that is going to continue driving your life. It's going to have you make unhealthy decisions, and it's going to keep pushing other people away. So this journey is like soul surgery, and you have to release that inner constriction within your body so that you can break free from all of that baggage and those constraints that was keeping your essence from shining and from glowing. If not, if you keep remaining disconnected from your soul, you're going to feel this immense sadness and emptiness. You're always going to be itching and yearning for something. You're always going to be hungry for something more. But erotic luxury energy is what helps you fill those voids. It's what's going to help you fill that vacant feeling that you were carrying. And that's the key to your fulfillment as a woman. That's the key that you've been searching for. So you see, it's not about other people. It's more about how you show up for yourself. So once you feel safe within your body, you become that glowing, radiant oasis that these supreme energy men are deeply yearning for. And you will be the kind of woman that they will move mountains for, because they're going to feel this inexplicable pull towards you that they absolutely cannot resist. So you see, sovereign relating is not about you finding the perfect words to say to impress a man. It's not about you acting a certain way to be pleasing with men. This is more about you coming back home to yourself and feeling safe within your own body. And then the byproduct of that is you attracting men who feel safe with you too. So you see, they're going to mirror to you what you provide for yourself. So if you want this, if you want to turn around the way that you are relating to other people, and if you are serious about taking this deeper, I want to invite you into the program, the Erotic Luxury Temple, where I give you a lot of practical healing exercises designed to clear out all of that energetic baggage that's weighing you down, that has you driven by fear and anxiousness and scarcity. And I'm going to give you a few of my signature sexual energy healing practices that are designed to immediately increase your irresistibility and rejuvenate the beauty of your sensual essence, that electricity of your sensual essence. And I'm also going to give you practical examples on how to actually do sovereign relating when you're connecting with men or whoever in a way that brings people closer to you. Instead of before, where your fear was driving you and pushing everyone away, you're going to learn how to relate from your soul, which ignites this feeling of people that it ignites a feeling in other people that makes them want to come towards you rather than run away from you. All right, my loves, thank you for showing up. Just a quick message for today. Leave me your insights down below if any of this resonated with you. And again, for those of you who are serious, for the women who are serious and you want to take your feminine energy journey to the next level and you want to awaken your own radiant ecstasy, your own signature erotic luxury energy, which is a state of rock solid inner security and timeless inner beauty and a youthful, vivacious inner glow, then I will leave the link to my program, the Erotic Luxury Temple, down below for you to secure your spot. You only have 13 days left for the early bird bonuses, so make sure you register now and claim that. Right now, the offer on the page, you'll be getting 2 programs for the price of 1. So that is a really good offer that I am giving you all, so I do highly suggest to take advantage of that. And again, I will leave the link to that down below in the comments. All right, ladies, thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining me. Take care, and I will see you over in the temple. Have a good day.